Hey Matt, it's Chewy, and it's time for your weekly update. And just in case you hear my voice sound funny at all, or hear it, I don't know, I've just been a little bit sick this weekend, and it's not too bad. I just definitely feel like I can feel it a little bit. Also, I'm recording by my birdies, so you're gonna hear some nice sounds from them, a little bit of singing. And as I look at them right now, I notice the tree outside of our place is almost completely yellow. There's still some like green patches here and there, but it is turning colors, and it is looking pretty dang great, I gotta say. So last week I kind of talked to you about all the different things that I want to do to improve my YouTube channel, the podcast, all sorts of things, and I've already made a lot of progress with one of them. One of the things is, like I mentioned, there's a new podcast coming out. It's still coming out. I thought it would have been out by this week. Maybe it'll be out by the time this episode is up for everybody. Right now, only my patrons and you can hear it, essentially. So maybe by then it'll be out. But yeah, as of right now, still waiting. And I don't know. I guess I'm wondering when it's gonna come, just because, it's a new podcast. I'm both excited and threatened in a funny way. Not exactly threatened, I guess. I'm excited to hear it and hear some other people talk about Animal Crossing, because I go out and look for videos where people talk about Animal Crossing, and I watch a lot of those things anyways. So having another podcast to listen to that is Animal Crossing related will be fun. But in other words, I got kind of off topic there. Yeah, that's Georgia. So anyways, yeah, I got off topic. What I'm saying is I made some progress this week, and I have already commissioned an art piece for the show, and kind of a new logo. Sorry, I realized I scratched my shoulder, and that's probably going to come through on the microphone. Anyways, but yeah, they're doing a logo for me. They're doing a whatchamacallit, a kind of, I guess, a new background for the YouTube video that plays, and I've gotten kind of a rough sketch of it so far, and it is adorable. It is so cute, and I can't wait to see the full thing. I'm not gonna put any spoilers on there. I will tell you this about it. I sent in a picture of my character in Animal Crossing, and I sent in a picture of Sergio's character in Animal Crossing. There will be more characters in this piece of art, and that is what I'll tell you. I've showed it to Jackie. She thinks it's pretty cute. It's a lot better than what I have now. And I've showed it to Sergio just because I couldn't wait to show him. Mostly, the other characters I chose were ones that I remember. Sergio liked one, Jackie really likes another, and then I really like another. So the characters I went with are kind of, I guess you call them our favorites right now. I know Jackie's is her favorite, but these are some of our favorite characters. And it's going to be looking pretty cute. But I had like another idea. I guess I'll tell you one more thing about it. They're going with like a fall theme for the drawing. So I like that just because it's fall right now. It's a good time to have it as that. But I guess my next idea was I want to commission more pieces, maybe like once a month, have a new piece of art for the podcast. And yeah, I guess I thought, since there's going to be like kind of a monthly image that I've commissioned and stuff, I'm sure I'd have to ask all of the artists their permission and everything and come up with some sort of deal with the creation of this. But it'd be nice to have a calendar made up of all the different arts that I'm getting made. And yeah, I guess I've just been looking around through a lot of different fan artists, people who do different things, mostly the ones that do like Animal Crossing fan art. And I've been reaching out to some of them and, getting their ideas for different just kind of checking to see if they take commissions first off. The person that I found, which I will reveal once this thing is all said and done and completed, I'll probably dedicate an episode of the podcast to them too for this, because I can't tell you how excited I am about it. But yeah, eventually I'd like to get like all their permissions, make a calendar, maybe of like the last year's worth of art pieces of art, and then from there, yeah, just kind of assign them each to a month, and maybe in the commissions, I have them make a specific piece of art related around the month. That'll be kind of the task, I guess. So yeah, it'd be pretty cute. I think it'd be pretty fun to have like a Haken calendar. It'd be pretty cute to go through all the different little cute artwork that was made for the show. So I'm very excited about that. And then outside of that, yeah, I guess it's been a pretty straightforward week. Kind of a funny thing going on. So my parents were here just yesterday. I'm sure they're on their way home now, or maybe they left yesterday. Maybe they're already back home. I don't know. But they came by to pick up my car. And essentially, it's that I needed to get my registration updated, but this time around I have to get a smog check for my car, and I'm out of state, so they have to do the smog check in the state they're in, and so they came, picked up my car, dropped off their car. So I'm borrowing my mom's car for in the meantime, which totally reminds me of the first date I took Jackie on. I had gotten my mom's old car then, and she's got a new car since then, but now I'm borrowing her newer car. Anyway, so I was borrowing that car, well, using that car for driving around, and she had these really tacky, like, heart seat covers. I mean, Mom, if you're listening, they're great. But I had to warn Jackie, I was like, so this was my mom's car. Don't mind the seat covers. But anyways, so yeah, I'm borrowing her car for now, and then maybe I think in a couple weeks we're gonna do like a kind of meetup trip where I drive halfway, they drive halfway, we swap cars, and then drive halfway back, and that'll. I mean, right now I feel like it's kind of unfair because they drove all the way out here and then they're driving all the way back, and now I guess I'll just be driving like a 1 day drive versus like a 2 day thing where I drive for 10 hours 1 day there, then the next day I come back for 10 hours. So it'll be a little bit easier, but I do have to, I guess, talk to Angel and see kind of where our video game things are, because there's some things that I want from the house, so I didn't mind going just because I wanted to get specific things from our place. But yeah, and that's gonna happen. I guess I'm gonna call them and kind of figure out where those things are, how to direct them to the right stuff, and get a lot of that old video game things I want, mostly to use for the channel here. I just got a new GameCube, and so, I mean, it's not new, but it's new to me. But I got a GameCube, and I want some of the old games that I had on there back. And then there are also some Wii games that I've been meaning to play. So, like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, people really love them. I never connected with the Wii too much. It was mostly the controller scheme that kept me from playing. So yeah, just some things that I'm going to catch up with gaming-wise. But yeah, mostly things that I can just use on the channel. So that is kind of all that's going on. I'll probably be doing that in a couple weeks. We've got plane tickets to Thanksgiving next month, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope things are going well. I haven't heard an update from you in a while, so I just hope things are going well. All right, I will talk to you next week. Bye.